A beautiful morning to you out there. It's still Nigeria Today live, and I'm sure you've been having a wonderful time starting off with Iribami and Blossom. Okay, right now we are on the relationship and lifestyle segment. My name is Remain Olori Adejoke Adabi David, and I have my dashing darling back, back and looking puppy and ready to be taken.
Good morning to you. It's good to be here.
Back.
Good to see you again. It feels good to be here. I am Princess Joy Ayo Abu.
Okay, right now we have our own person joining us this morning, talking about Reverend Mike Olange. He is joining us via Zoom, and we're looking at my personality tips. What are those things that we really need that will help us? We are on relationship. We are talking about lifestyle. Our personality says a lot about who we are.
Yes,
and it goes a
long way,
you know, to spread the good news, even if you have to go into relationship.
Definitely.
Because your personality is what you need to consider to even think of.
It's even your identity.
So, Reverend Olang, are you there? Good morning. Yesterday, I was talking about what are the steps I need to get into a relationship. And the first thing I talked about is understanding yourself. Understanding yourself, because if you don't understand yourself,
how do you want to understand the next person?
And the process of understanding yourself, it talks about your personality.
True.
Who are you?
Who you are.
What do you want? What are those things that will help you to understand the person you're about to start working with? Okay, if I'm counting 3 steps and the person is counting 1 step, am I patient enough
to wait for the person to meet me? I think the most important thing is being true to yourself. That's just it. Once you come to that terms of being true to yourself, you can't lie to yourself. Once you discover yourself and you're true to yourself, it will help you understand people around you. That's just it. But then, how well can you tolerate yourself to tolerate the next person?
So one of the things you need to look out is, who are you? How well do you understand this? Because if you understand yourself and you are patient, it will help you to be able to handle whoever is going to be walking right next to you. And it goes a long way. Joy also said tolerating.
Yes, tolerating.
You know,
because a lot of us don't have the attitude of tolerating. A little thing you're already snapping out. I can't take it. I can't do this. Come on.
But some will tell you, I'm actually patient. But how well is that patient to the person who is not? Your partner may not be able
as patient as you are.
So what? Okay, wow. Glory
good
be
to see you, Reverend.
Good to see you, Reverend.
Good morning. Morning. Glad to see you guys.
Okay, let me just go straight to business. Okay, Reverend Olang, I want to ask you, what are the tips we need when it comes to personality? As a person going into a relationship, in my office, in the midst of my colleagues, my old schoolmates, anywhere, my personality tips, what can this, be?
Okay, thank you very much. It's a very interesting topic, and also a very interesting question as well. Our personality, it's everything, and it carries along a kind of aura wherever we go. So for the tips, just to go straight to it, first of all, is to be thankful. Just to be thankful. As a person, you need to be thankful regardless of the kind of personality type that you have. You need to be thankful, because what that does is that it gives you a positive energy. It makes you cheerful. Of course, you don't want to go to a place looking sad. You don't want to go to a place looking moody, because nobody will want to talk to a moody person or get close to a moody person. So the first tip I will say there is to be thankful. That makes you cheerful, and that also attracts people because it is a positive energy. It makes people want to hear you. People want to come around you and then just want to be your friend because you are a cheerful person. And then number 2, the tip number 2 I will say for personality, it's that you should talk less. You should not be a talkative. Don't talk too much. Talk less. The Bible even said, let your words be few. Let your words be very few, because in the multitude of words, the Bible also say there need to be, they seem to be lie in there. Somebody who talks too much will also say things that are not real. So it's good you talk less. We'll practice more of listening to people, more of listening to things. Because when you listen more, you'll be able to respond properly. And, sometimes some people, they just listen to respond, not to understand. So it's good we listen so that we can respond well. That's tip number 2. And then number 3 tip I want to say here is that we control our emotions. And this is talking about I said artificial, pardon me. I'm talking about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. Learning to control your emotions. And how do you know somebody who is matured from somebody who is not mature? It has to do with that controlling of the emotions. Is there emotions? When you're able to control emotion, put it on that check. You have that emotional intelligence. That gives you a very good leverage to have people come near you, people want to relate with you. People just love to be around you because they know that you're somebody who is calm and you are collected. Even though people say things that upset you, it doesn't show in your face because you have learned to control your emotions. And then number 4, empathy. Empathy is very, very important. And what is empathy? It's actually trying to put yourself in another person's shoe. And there's this golden rule that Jesus Christ gave us. He said, do unto others what you want them to do to you. So we need to practice empathy. We need to try and feel the way people feel so that we will know how to respond to them. Somebody comes and the person just starts shouting. We don't need to take offense. First of all, think this person is somebody offend this person, where the person is coming from. Of course, we know the way Lagos is. Everybody's aggressive, and you don't need to join that party. You don't need to join that gang. You just need to be empathetic, feel be in the shoe of that person so that you'll be able to respond. And lastly, I want to say here to serve. To serve. Yes, Jesus Christ said that I came to serve, not to be served. Let's see how we can help people. Let's see how we can get things done for people, help people, lift people up. Anything we can do to better other people's lot, let us do it. It's called service. I don't need to be paid for it. It's just me being human, just wanting to assist someone else to be better in what they are doing. In any way we can be of help, just serve. So those are the 5 tips I just want to list out there for personality. Thank you. I don't know if that helps.
But before we let you go, I quickly want you to give 1 or 2 advice to our viewers listening out there this morning who are still trying to build their personality to walk into a relationship.
Okay, yes. To walk into a relationship, of course, to be in a relationship with someone, there needs to be trust. Trust is one important element when we talk about relationship. Of course, how do you get to trust someone? It's somebody you've known for a while, maybe your workspace, a colleague, or maybe a classmate, or maybe an alumni. So at least you just know the person. So that trust should be there. But we need to be careful when trusting. We trust with wisdom. We trust with caution. Trust is not a one-day thing, it's a gradual thing. It is something we build over time. I know some people say that there is love at first sight. I quite agree, but it's dangerous when you just let your heart open totally to someone you don't know too well. It causes a lot of problems. So when you trust in that relationship, do it with caution. Take your time. Don't be in a rush. Take your time to know this person. Know how the person treats you, know how the person, what the person stands for. So trust is a very important element. That is the advice I'll give you. Go into it gradually. Don't rush. Don't be in a haste. Take your time to learn to know the person. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Reverend Mike Olange. It's an honor to have you, and we wish you the very best of today. Thank you for joining us this morning on Nigeria Today Live as we discuss relationship and lifestyle. Hope to see you soon.